Okay, so now let's talk about time sharing approach in operating systems. The idea is that if there are multiple users, for example, multiple processes, I can give for each process or each user time from the CPU. In this time, the process can do whatever it wants. It can wait, it cannot wait, it can work, but it gets its time, and in that time it can do whatever it wants. It can work whatever it wants on the CPU, and each process gets its time, so the process can work until he finishes its time, and then the CPU moves to another process with again the same amount of time, for example, of working on the process. So this is how each process can get its time. Let's call it an absolute time. This is more equal. You can do it such that each process will get an equal time, and if a process finish its time but still didn't finish its work, so it needs to wait until it get another share of the CPU. This is why it is called time sharing. You get a share of a time from the CPU, and in order to wait, you need to get enough shares until you finish the job, the process. So again, time sharing, we have multiple processes. Each process get a share of a time. In this time, it can do whatever it wants. The CPU can even be idle if it waits for something. This is a negative point for this approach, but you know how much time you get. In this time, you can do whatever you want. If you didn't finish, you need to wait to another timeshare. When you are finished with the timeshare you got, so the process moves to another, the CPU moves to another process that got a share and do that. And this is how we share times of the CPU, so each process can get its time equally, maybe, if you want. This is it about time sharing in operating system, and that's it.